The bobblehead celebration. I don't know if it gets any better than that as we welcome in Liam Hendriks. Liam, you were plenty fired up after that save on your bobblehead day. We also saw last night Jordan Alvarez hit 2 bombs on his bobblehead night. What is it about these things that gives you guys superpowers?
I couldn't tell you. I mean, I was just lucky to get out of mine, to be honest. It wasn't exactly the cleanest or smoothest of innings. But I'd love to try hitting on if I get another bobblehead and try and at bat just to see if I could do that as well. That'd be something fun.
Hey, Liam, it's Hannah. Good to see you this weekend. We've seen a lot of teams recently move away from this designated one closer role, but the White Sox really doubled down on you as their 9th inning guy. So what is it about the 9th inning that you like, and what does it take to be good in that situation?
Obviously, I like the 9th. It's something, but I'm also available to pitch no matter what. Like, I've never gone in and said, hey, I want the 9th or I deserve the 9th or anything like that. I'm ready to go no matter what inning, whatever role is around. And I wait for the phone to ring. That's my entire job. I'm a pitcher. I'm not a closer. I'm not anything like that. I'm a reliever out there. And I enjoy it because I know what, my methods I can go through and do my things in the 7th. I can do my things in the 8th and get ready for it. But, yeah, a lot of teams are moving away from it, which I'm neither here nor there, but we've got a La Russa over in our dugout, so he's a bit more of the old school guy, which I can vibe a lot with.
That's a great mentality to have. Liam, it's X. This offseason, I put together a list of my top 5 pitchers you do not want to charge the mound on, and you were number 5 on that list. Talk to me a little bit about where the intensity comes from, because you're such a nice guy off the field especially, but where does that intensity come from all of a sudden once you get into the game?
Yeah, I mean, my old man had it when he played football back in Australia. It's called white line fever, where you're just a different person on the mound than you are off it. And yeah, I think it's something that I kind of encapsulated, where it was I want everybody to know if I'm feeling good, feeling bad, feeling no matter what, because it takes the pressure off. You're not trying to hide the fact of, oh, I threw a fastball. It was meant to be away, but I got it in. I'm just telling you exactly how it is, and it's yeah, the intensity's there. I mean, you could charge me because I may look intense on the mound, but I will lose every single fight that I am in. I am a terrible fighter, so that's not an option for people to try it, because I really don't want to get.
You're not supposed to tell the hitters that.
Now the jig is up, man.
You can still be a psychopath without actually having being good at fighting.
It never has to get that far. What's up, Liam? This is Keith. Question for you. I love your intensity, and if you had a swear jar for, every time you cursed on the mound, you had to put $1 in, how much money would you have in that jar?
Oh, yeah, that I'd have to go get a second job. Yeah, I tend to, especially on the mound, I tend to be a little excessive with my vocabulary. But yeah, I mean, I need to think of some new ones. Like, Lance has some really good original ones that he comes out with all the time. I need to think of some new ones. I think we're getting a little stale with the current ones. We'll work on it.
Yeah, I wonder if there are any Australian-based curse words you can throw out there.
There are, but they're even worse than the American ones.
Nothing you can say on the show?
Yeah, they're even worse than the American ones.
Yeah,
so,
maybe some kid-friendly ones. Maybe some kid-friendly ones.
Yeah, let's some frickety fracks or something like that.
Frickety frack.
Yeah.
There we go. When you get upset, you can yell that, and it'll be kid-friendly, just like your bobblehead that is kid-friendly, and that Brett Phillips T-shirt. So it looks cold where you're at, but you're rocking the tee, and you two had a little bit of a gift exchange.
Yeah, so I've known Brett for years. He's one of the most genuine people I've ever been around, and him and his wife, Brie, have been fantastic. But, yeah, he said, okay, I'm going to bring some shirts over. So I was, okay, it's my bobblehead coming out. So I gave him a bobblehead and then told him, signed it and said, you're welcome for being traded to the Rays, because I gave up a game-tying homer in 19 to him. And because he's a bit of a space cadet, he forgot the shirts until the last day. So then we made sure to go out and take some photos, and he was in this, and I'm walking around, and I didn't go outside that day, so I was barefoot with my Australian flag slides on, which I'm currently rocking now.
Beautiful.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, so that was our thing, and he was like, okay, we know what you got to do. I'm going to do the fist pump, you got to do the airplane move, and that's what we did. And we need to get an actual video montage of us, just him running around doing that and me just running around the outfield doing that, because I think that'll be pretty enjoyable.
You just need the perfect soundtrack for it.
All right, when I saw you over the weekend, you were working on some Legos in the clubhouse, and then these guys were asking me what you were building, and I didn't know. What were you building?
I was building this scout trooper from Star Wars, and yeah, I got those ones locked in. I've got a bunch in my locker. I got a little bit of a collection. It's more of a home thing, so I do it while I'm at home. On the road, I read my young adult fantasy fiction books and listen to metal music. So it's you got a little bit of a vibe going wherever you go, but it's just I used it as an escape from the game to try and clear out mentally and get prepared as much as I can.
Okay, we see you're in the T-shirt. Yesterday we had you on Show Sauce, our segment going through the fits. I called you the Saucy Aussie. I loved it. The man bun, the glasses, the luggage, and you were wearing your team colors. Can you tell us a little bit about your swag off the diamond?
Yeah, so this is all, so I have a stylist now, Joey Niz, he's in Chicago. My wife has lined me up with him, and I actually had to get him to make me a scrapbook of what goes with what so that I can get an idea of what I need to wear.
Style
so this
guide.
is straight up from one of those books. Yeah, this is straight up from one of those books. It's like, tell me what works, and then I would just do that. I would just follow orders. That's all. That's what I'm really good at, following orders.
That's good. At least you didn't stray away from what you were given. That's very smart. Liam, we know baseball players are extremely superstitious. We saw last year you went to a tarot card reader. I need to know what you learned from that card reader, and also, is it working?
So I've been going to Ruby since 2018, and I was in Nashville at the time when it was part of my banishment period. So when I got DFA'd by the A's, I went down to AAA for a couple months and started talking to her, and it was a lot of just positivity mind changes, like just flip the script of the glass is half full, the glass is half empty kind of stuff. So there's a silver lining to absolutely everything. If you can find that silver lining, you're never going to get down, you're never going to get depressed, you're never going to get this. And the other one was you don't deserve, you earn. Like it's just that mantra was like you don't deserve anything. You go out there and earn every single opportunity you get. And yeah, but she's been great. She was at our place for New Year's Eve. The last couple of years, we've done Witches Brews, we've done manifestation classes, we've done all this stuff, and she's absolutely fantastic. Like she's one of our closest friends now as well, and it's a relationship built on just friendship. That I've got my crystals, I got my travel case of crystals in my locker in Cleveland right now. I travel with them, and ever since we started using her, it seemed to have worked out all right. So there's
you've been
something to it.
Doing something right, that's for sure.
I love that. I have crystals too. Like I'm all about that life. I meditate. I truly believe that you can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you perceive it and how you react to it. So that is so cool.
Yeah, you got walk around barefoot. You ground yourself a little bit. You get back into the universe. I have an array of skulls sitting in my locker. I've got my wand, my skulls. I've got my manifestation list with the crystal on top of it. Like I wear my crystal. I'm a big skull guy as well, so I got a skulls bracelet. And
now, does that scare anybody else in the locker room at all?
Good question.
Well, if they are, I'm not sure, because probably they're too scared to tell me.
Then you tone it down with the Legos. You scare them off with the skulls, and you bring them in with the children's game.
Yeah. Approachable.
It's yin and yang. You
Exactly.
got to mix it, go back and forth.
I think you should host like some readings. Yeah. Okay, real quick, guys. Speaking of support systems, obviously your wife, Christy, she's a figure skater. She's big into hockey. She got you into hockey. The NHL playoffs are just about 2 weeks away. How are we feeling right now?
Well, I'm a Montreal fan, so they didn't have the year they were hoping to, but we got Carey Price back last week. He had his first start in about 9 months since the Stanley Cup playoffs last year. But yeah, it's an exciting. No matter who's playing, I watch the Stanley Cup, and it's always fun to go out there, and it's always interesting reading about how many guys, as soon as their season's done, what surgeries they have, because they play through absolutely everything. And we're talking about baseballers who they go on the IL for a blister or like a stub toe or anything like that, and they're playing through like degenerative hip disease, and they're going out there and just having the surgery in the off season. So
yeah, it's listen, tough sport, tough dudes. I covered a lot of hockey in my day, and I love that you are a fan. And again, our sister network, NHL Network, thank you for joining so often. So looking forward to watching you there during the postseason because you're not busy enough.
No, I love it. I think it's great. I think it's and everyone is very confused why an Australian who plays baseball is on NHL Network, and we're all part of the Commonwealth. It's fine. We get it.
Liam, we appreciate your time. I know it's cold. We'll let you get inside. Hopefully we'll have you back on the show sometime soon.
Appreciate it, Lois. Thanks for having us.